Hey guys, how's it going? It's Justin here from Simplified Investing. So you guys can tell by the title of the video, this will be our weekly watch list that we do put together. Also break down the market and then our 5 picks that we are heading into the week. With that being said, before I get started, if you are interested in getting our daily alerts, our course, and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. With that being said, as I mentioned, we typically like to break down the market to get started. As you can see here, even from the 5-day, 5-minute, we've had this very narrow range price action here on SPY, which for those of you who don't know, that will be the S&P index. It's basically just an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. If we go out here to the daily chart, basically starting here on 2.5 all the way up to 221, we're not finishing this higher high trend here, especially here off of 2.8. This is basically a bunch of consolidation here all the way from 2.8 this past, what is that, 7-8 days here. Not much movement here on SPY at all. If we go out even on the weekly chart here, we're not seeing very much movement here, which is fine. We are still in this uptrend here when we look at it from a weekly perspective. But when we go back in on that daily perspective, again, you can see how narrow we are here on the market. I want to see a better trend in reversal, not even reversal. Either it can be a breakdown to the downside or strength finally above that 394.17 region and breaking out of this sideways consolidation pattern here. The problem with this sideways consolidation is we don't get a trend. We don't get any moves to make those option premiums worth it. So then it basically just eats away at decay that entire time. So the biggest thing is going to be if we can find that trend direction to see if we can break 394.17 or if we break below at this 385.60 region. That will be the key to tell here for the upcoming week on SPY. Will be key to watch. But again, such a narrow past few days here, especially in the past week and a half. Let's see a better trend move here. Again, we get some narrow volume except here on Friday with some sells coming into close here. But again, very narrow range here on SPY. We need to find a breakout here for a better trend direction here on SPY. Currently sideways and not much trending here at all for the S&P 500 index. The first play is going to be Baidu. We have this huge, strong move here that we saw on Friday, especially running into close here. Again, if we look over here on the 5-day, 15-minute, look at this strength move from all the way from 11.15 into close here. We're closing from 3.12 all the way up to 3.46, carrying that strength move here into after hours. Let's see if we can form that breakout over 3.46 here. You can see we get some of that volume coming in here on Friday, pushing this into close here. Such a strong move and gap move to all-time highs here. I want to see this continuation here into Monday, looking very strong. If we go out even on the weekly perspective here, we're continuing these higher high trends that we started here off of this 10-19 move, October 19th move, pushing to the upside here. On the daily chart here, again, 346 is going to be key. We are testing or pushing towards that level here after hours. Really, this one will be a continuation strength play into Monday. We'll be watching this one close. Finally getting that strong bullish flag here, bullish candle, pushing up, continuing this uptrend move here. Really want to see this continuation here over 346 will be key. And then we have that potential to see 350 here, with that strongest support being at 326.65. Again, mainly a continuation play here into Monday. We get this push here to the upside off of this breakout here over that 321.36 region. So again, something I will be watching, liking the volume, liking the trend here. Now let's watch intraday levels here. For those of you who don't know, when you do have something pushing to all-time highs, you have to resort to seeing intraday levels for those support and resistances, as you do not have any previous levels that are known. This is the case in Baidu here. The only level we have known here so far is that 346 resistance. Let's see if we can break out of that here on Monday. Second play, one that's been on the radar recently and finally seeing some volatility and volume. Ticker symbol CAN, which is going to be CNAN Inc. It's an ADR basically. Moving with Baidu as well, we get this push here. Basically what I'm seeing here is we get this push up on 216, we get this cup formation here. Finally that volume here, trading almost 53 million shares here to the upside. I want to see a breakout over this 24.93 region. Again, if we look here after hours, we're pushing over that 25.98, 26 level. All-time highs here at 25.78. With that being said, we do have to watch for those intraday levels. Again, when you are pushing towards all-time highs, you have to watch and resort to those intraday levels here. So again, liking this push up, we're basically getting this cup formation here, strength breakout. Now let's see higher highs over 25.78 with that potential to see that 30 region here. Parabolic mover, getting that volume. Let's watch for continuation. That's what I'll personally be watching here on Monday to see if we can continue this move on CNAN. Obviously a strong mover here, even if we go out to the weekly time frame here. Huge gap up here, strength in the past 2 weeks here. Now let's watch for that continuation here or a retest of this 2266 support. Both those levels will be key. Loving the volume on this one. Let's see that breakout here with that $30 price point potential. Third one, another big mover here. Watt, again, you can see after hours it is pushing down a relatively decent amount here. 621, 622 bid and ask. We're getting that volatility, that volume back in here. Again, we can see that we had this volume spike back here on 416. Now we're getting that volume spike here, leading into that fourth quarter earnings here on 225, reporting here after hours. Strength of this move, it was in talks, or Apple's in talks of the battery charging potential for and this particular company, Watt, to do it. It's all hype here basically, but really what I'm liking is this parabolic mover trading over 180 million shares here on Friday. I want to see that continuation move here. We do get that push down after hours. Again, as mentioned, if we go into the 5-day, 15-minute here, we do get that move to the downside here. Really that key region at that 771 level. We'll draw that as a visualization for those of you who learn better watching these price levels. 771 here will be key. Let's see a breakout of that on Watt. Again, we get that strength move here. Let's continue this parabolic move to the upside over that 766 region here with that potential to see that $8 region. Then we have to resort again to those intraday levels here as we are pushing towards highs. So again, Watt will be watching over 766 for that continuation to the upside here within the coming week. The fourth play, this has been one that's been beaten up quite a bit recently. Really, why do I like this? We get this inverted hammer reversal candle and a lot of volume here on this. What was this candle? This was on last Thursday. We're trading a lot of volume, 316 million shares in PLTR versus that normal range of 50 million. So 7 times the normal amount, 6 times the normal amount. Trying to confirm and confirming this bottom here at this 2478 level. Now we're pushing up here again. Again, you can see we're pushing up here as well in the after hours, but really liking this, maybe a potential cup forming back to this 38 level here. Really what I want to see is higher highs over 3120. That will be the key region for me to watch. Also high here back on 1131. So again, key level to watch here, but really strong reversal here that we formed on that 218. And then a strong day that we formed here on Friday off of this reversal, pushing up 15% here, even pushing up after hours. So again, key will be over this 31.28 region here with potential to see 33.64 and then retest with a cup formation intraday or intra-week, up to that 38 region here. Looking good. Let's watch for continuation here into Monday. Watching over 31.20 here to play PLTR again with that resistance above at 33.50 region. And then again up here 37.09 with that potential target at 38.25 resistance up here, which is where we broke down here on 2.8 from this bounce from all-time highs here. So again, key levels to watch here, but great reversal setup here on PLTR. Liking this one with that bottom bounce that we specifically saw here on Friday off of that Thursday low reversal inverted hammer. Snap is going to be our last one here. Snapchat, again, this one is not as high on the list because we don't have that volume, particularly that we saw here in that October post-earnings gap up here that we see. We're just continuously making these higher highs here. Really why I like this, we get this base formation here on 2.5. Then we basically get this consolidation here from 2.8 all the way up to 2.18. Finally breaking out here with some volume, breaking this consolidation phase here in this high at 65.02. Really key level to watch is that 65.02 region here. Again, you can see we got rejected on 2.9, also here on 2.11. Finally breaking out over that level after that almost week and a half of consolidation here off of this bull flag, finally breaking the flag. Now let's see if we can touch that 68 to 70 region here. Again, when you push all-time highs, you have to resort to intraday levels here. But Snapchat looking great on this move here. We get this gap move up. Consolidation, which is good to maintain an uptrend move to the upside. Finally carrying over that strength on 219, confirming this breakout over 65.02. The 65.02 level will become that new support region, and then 65.79 will be the best intraday level that we have to watch tomorrow for a breakout and push to highs with that potential to see that $70 price region. With that being said, that wraps up our weekly watch list within the coming week. We broke down those 5 plays in the market. Key thing to watch again on the market is, can we get a better trend move and find a better direction? That's what we'll personally be watching. That's what I recommend watching within the coming week. With that being said, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And again, if you are interested in getting our daily alerts, our course, and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com. We would love to have you guys on board. That being said, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a green trading week. Thank you.